Um, a lot of our classes were split classes, but she was the only teacher that ever took the time to work with me. Um, I was really good at math, but I sucked at reading. I had absolutely no comprehension of what I was reading, so they were just like words, and I could either read them or I couldn't read them. Um, I would, when we had to copy things off the board, I would literally draw each letter. I wasn't reading the word and writing the word. I was like looking up, going T, H, and that's like it was bad. And she was the only teacher that ever took the time to work with me and understand me, and um, very strict school norm lady, but she was also really nice and sort of like took me under her wing. Um, there was a couple of us, but I'm very thankful for her because I don't think I would have gotten as far as I did um, in elementary school without her. And all my other teachers after that were. I had one teacher. She was a nice teacher, um, but she wanted me to learn on my own, and so like I could sit there and hold my hand up for like an entire class to try and ask her a question, and she would walk right past me. She would go and answer other kids that needed help. And it's like you can't learn on your own if you don't know how to learn. And my brain didn't work the way most people's brains worked. Turns out I was an extremely visual learner. So it's like things that I could visualize, I breeze. I think that's why I understood math so much, is because I could visualize it until I came to a word problem. Oh, it's awful. Um, and of course, I back when I went to school, they didn't, especially like in the small towns where we were, they didn't have like proper like special education classes, like the stuff that they have now, the help that they have now for kids that learn differently. I'm just like, God, if only I'd had like even like a quarter of the stuff that kids have nowadays. I might have actually been able to learn in school, but as it was, I ended up doing most of my learning outside of school. Um, School was not a good place for me, but there was some good things about it. High school was kind of better, kind of, not really. I didn't go to a regular high school. Learning was a little bit easier in high school, probably because my brain started comprehending some of the stuff. um, but I had terrible anxiety when I was a teenager, so I could not. Ends are woven, hood is done. Now I need to finish my woolen tank top. Yes, I'm excited about that. just check in to make sure. Usually I know if my cat wants inside, she'll like sit on the step to my camper and look at me through the window and meow at me. Or she'll climb up the little ramp that I made her and yell at me through the window. Right? What you do is you have small crochet projects that you can bring with you to work on like your lunch break or your coffee break. Yeah, I don't know if I would have been able to do. No, I definitely needed to. I tried homeschooling when I was younger. I definitely needed to be in a school environment because I did not have the discipline. But online school probably would have been a better option than some of the stuff that I had to deal with. Break time! Gotta crochet. I lucked out. One of my jobs that I had when I worked was before my last job. I worked at a laundromat. And it was a pretty quiet laundromat. I mean, it was a fairly small town. Honestly, the company that owned it, I'm pretty sure only opened it up for the most part to be like a tax write-off. I did the owner's laundry more than like anyone coming in to get their laundry done. Usually people did their own laundry when they came in. But I basically got paid to sit on my butt for 10 hours a day and do whatever I wanted. So I used to FaceTime with my best friend at the time who lived over in Wales, and I would FaceTime with her and knit and crochet or write or whatever. Heck, I probably could have even played video games if I wanted to. They were like super laid back, but I just knit and crochet. So I made so much stuff back when I worked there. I loved it. It was like the best, like, dream job. You're getting paid to like just sit there and do what you love. It was great because like I had a husky and cat at home that shed like crazy. So if I was making anything for anyone, it got covered in hair. And being at the laundromat, I had a pet-free zone. And I wouldn't feel bad about making something for somebody and worrying that there was going to be a whole bunch of pet hair in it. And I mean, it depends on the person. Some people don't care. Well, that's always good. At least you can do that. Yeah, no, I miss working at that laundromat. It was nice. And then when they sold it, yeah, it's there, but it's not as well maintained or anything because there was always me and my mother-in-law actually were the ones that worked there. So, um, we would always make sure everything was clean and um, like we lived in a coal mining town, so everything, especially like a lot of the workers would come and do their laundry, so you always had coal dust everywhere that you were cleaning up. And so yeah, we kept that place nice and clean. Okay, I have definitely listened to this song. This is like I swear the third time. That's annoying me. I mean, it's a good song, but I think I'm gonna have to find some different music. I don't know. What do you guys think? It is raining, Mom. Steaky's outside, but she hasn't been yelling at me to let her in yet, so she's just tucked in her little cubby. I see you got chat to work. Ooh. Okay. It might be getting more. Yeah, I better go let her in. The rain just picked up. Hold on, I'll be right back. Went all the way over there to let her in, and she looked up at me and was like, I'm not moving. You should be charging your phone, Mom. And if your cable isn't working good enough, as much as my chat is back up. Oh well. Yeah. If your phone isn't holding enough charge or your cable's not working good enough, you really shouldn't be watching the stream, because that's going to kill it way faster. So yeah, she didn't go inside. She was like, no, I'm not moving. I'm happy right here. I think that would have been a different story if the wind had been blowing. Has my chat been up the whole time? I don't remember putting it on. There. I don't need it on. Oh. Might help if I put the camera down. Okay. I gotta change this music. That is so annoying. I hate when they do that. Because I was actually enjoying the music. Ah, yes. Nothing like having to, fiddle and check the fit of things. Hello there, Boz. Welcome in. You missed me running over to let Mystique in because it was raining, only for her to sit there and look at me like, I'm not going in, I'm comfortable. Hurry back. No, there was a reason why I picked up my phone, and it wasn't to read a message from some rando. I was so focused on the weird flopping noise that my Nano seems to be making. I don't know what's causing it. But anyways, was focused on that and not paying attention to actually spinning. Oops, might wanna. This random strand is driving me nuts too. Oh, isn't that fun when that happens? I used to get that all the time when I was a kid. I still get it once in a while. But yeah, ever since I was a kid, my ears have done that. I'm also extremely like sensitive to like high pitched sounds. So like even just like you know when older TVs used to get that like high pitch squeal usually when something was getting ready to go, or am I just that old? Anyways, I used to hear that, and a lot of people couldn't. They're like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, can you not hear that squealing? It used to, yeah. Super sensitive to high pitched tones. I used to be like razor blades on my ears when people would turn the treble up on their music.